Hey, I'm just gonna act surprised like everybody else. We did it! I knew we could. Yeah, thank God we did it. I knew hey, I'm just gonna act surprised like everybody else. Hey, guess what we did? We did it. I'm feeling good. It's time. I knew we could. And feed the hood. Yo, yeah, we thank God we did it. I knew we could. Hey, I'm just gonna act surprised like everybody else. Hey, guess what we did? We did it. I'm real. I give the spill, then break the mill. Used to walk around with a big old head, little bill. Here we go now, oh my. On the road like roll tide, but I'm with them bulldogs. Let me hear the whole time. How can I just cross sides? Never gonna get off sides. Making power moves together, no electric slide. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Need a mop, I'm dripping fluid. Why the world so short, we know it. On the track like Carl Lewis. Think about that Wonderland. Made it out of Afghanistan. Don't want no with us. Might get. Whoa, we did it. I knew we could. Yeah, thank God we did it. I knew we could. Hey, guess what? We did it. I'm feeling good. It's time to get it and feed the hood. Oh yeah, we did it. I knew we could.
Yo,
Nah, for real.
yo, holy, I told my mama we gon' get a couple bands. I'm out here working while you posting on the ground. I don't need no one to tell me what I am. I just wing it and it still follow the plan. Got it me, I don't lose. I got things I'ma do. I don't need no excuse. They gon' copy the flow like Kinko's. I'm not green to the game like CeeLo. Just my team didn't need no cheat code. I'ma go back to my people like we did it.
I knew we could. Yeah, thank God we did it. I knew we could. Hey, guess what? We did it. I'm feeling good. It's time to get it and feed the hood. Oh yeah, we did it. I knew we could. Nah, for real.
$2K.
Slide the baseline in a hurry and make a difference at the other end.
Don't think I've seen any player do the things at his size.
Go AD. Oh no, 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 don't turn it over. Oh no, that's a bad turnover.
Eye-popping
Oh,
plays
rep, come on.
People could not wrap their head around what it is he could do. Taking 2 steps from half court, lengthening out his right arm to finish.
Come on, Danny.
No.
Let's go. Big play.
Thank you. Yeah.
I needed that.
First time All-Star in 2019.
Oh, give me one. You know he only go. All right, get back up there.
At 6'6"
2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, after all the turmoil in New Orleans last season, there's fresh air in the Big Easy. The Pelicans won the lottery and got #1 overall pick Zion Williamson. Not only that, the Anthony Davis trade brought in a surrounding cast of young star talent. The Pelicans have gotten a great head start on their rebuild. Kevin?
They are fun to watch, that's for sure, Dave. Thank you. And the moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Green kicks to Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And now here's Chris. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Got plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
And the shot goes down. Mark, you'd think that team chemistry would just improve as the season goes along, but maybe not if you have personality issues in that locker room.
You know, Kevin, it's one of the most fragile elements in team sports. Chemistry, culture, accepting roles, sacrificing your own individual game for the good of the team. And I think it's always a work in progress.
And as a leader, as I know you were when you played, I'm sure you were dealing with those things all season long.
Yeah, you try to lead by example, but also there's opportunity and times when you have to step up and voice what you see that could be detrimental to your team's success.
Now, here's Ball. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Outside, Green. This is to Wiggins. Over Williamson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, I tell you, when Wiggins attacks now, good things seem to happen. Now a potential and one. Boy, this young fella's got major talent. Well, you know, it's not been easy for Andrew Wiggins the last few seasons, guys. The production has just fallen short of expectations. He was a #1 pick back in his draft class and really has struggled to live up to what the fans have expected him to be.
Now here's Ingram. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Favors passes to Holiday. Second chance shot. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Thompson inside the line, and he overshot that one, missing. The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Ball. The Warriors pull it in. And with Wiggins, he's clearly a talented player, but people just want more from him.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and a lot of it is a matter of consistency. And when the expectations are high, being a former overall #1 pick, that pressure can affect you. But I think if Wiggins can just lock into being consistent, all of that will subside.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the score by Golden State. Ingram kicks to Holiday. Sweet little floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Curry against Ball. And there's the feed to Thompson. And stolen by Favors. Ball feeling it out a bit. Holiday finds Favors. Ingram with it. Unloads from 13. Count that bucket.
Concentration level, worthy of respect. When you look at Ingram, how he maintains that concentration at all times.
Thompson with the bucket.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Curry against Ball. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
On the wing, Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the three ball is good. Pelicans trail by 5. On the wing, Holiday. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Thunder.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Back to Curry. Thompson passes to Green. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Ball. And stolen by Favors. Ingram attacking. He can't get it to go. Wiggins with some nice D. Curry passes to Chris. Here's Thompson. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Ball finds Favors. Now here's Ingram, covered by Chris. Ingram against Wiggins, and it's Ingram missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Outside for Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Ingram. Back to Ball. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got a nice touch on it, and it's effective.
Here's Curry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Basket counts.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. Curry looking it over. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Ingram dishes the ball. Down low. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Ball.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Wiggins outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Out to Thompson. Curry fires from way outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Redick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but it seems like they're off to a nice start.
Mark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader. As you well know, Kevin, we actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of football, both college and pro. Enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably are what occupy my time.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Ingram. Here's Hart. Pass the ball. Now Okafor. A 15-footer. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Hart. The Warriors making the shot. And he dunks it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by New Orleans.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pelicans trail by 10, and first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the final.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Steph Curry.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Now, here's Ball. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Rockets. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 7 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Looney kicks to Thompson. Right at the free throw line, and he nails the jumper. He's got 14.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. Now the dish to Redick. And the pass to Ball. Now here's Okafor. Tries it from 9. Makes it off the glass.
That is really outstanding work by Okafor. He's a real talent in the paint.
Thompson outside. Thompson is double. Pascal, the pass to Looney. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
On the free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one. Starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself.
Take a break.
But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
No good on that one.
And you look at Lonzo Ball, certainly high expectations for this young man. One and done at UCLA. How about second overall pick? That's brought some undue pressure.
That one misses. Greg, you talk about the hype for Lonzo Ball and the pressure. Do you think that creates an additional challenge for a young player?
Yeah, he's scuffled at times, but I think the future remains very bright for that young man.
Here's Hart. The Warriors making the shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
That free throw, no good. Clark, you know, some players just don't need a lot of rest. They could play basketball all day, every day, and don't want to be taken out. They've all got a lot of engine in them.
Yeah, they do. 24/7 guys, we call them. They don't need a lot of fuel, and it seems like they never are out of fuel. Guys like Paul George and Russell Westbrook come to mind.
And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays, hits perimeter shots, and the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
2 points. That one goes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Okafor. D right on him. Redick for three. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Here's Ball after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Ball with the bucket.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Looney, covered by Okafor. Looney kicks to Thompson. Pelicans trail by 13. Outside, Redick. There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Looney passes to Thompson. From the line. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Right back after this break. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Lee out there with Thompson. Then there's Caspi, and it's Looney in at the 5 down low.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Redick. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston. And the Pelicans miss again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Tries again, and the layup is good. Haskell's got 11 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ball with the bucket.
No matter what you throw at him, this kid is unflappable. He's muscling through defensive contact and still scoring. That's impressive.
Warriors leading by 15. Here's Lee. No points in the game yet for him. Now Casper. The leaner, and the jumper is good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
And Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Okafor with the steal. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hart, no good. Lee with the ball. Pass to Pascal. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Redick. 6 to shoot. Here's Lee outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, I like how Ball is undistracted by the defense in terms of where he wants to go with the ball. And that excellent vision of his, that's why he's so good.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Clark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge, a gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance. Attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
So for the Pelicans, Williamson is checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for Ball. Different look here for the Warriors. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Caspi. Wiggins is checked in for Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Lee.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the EuroLeague's top scorer last season, Nicolo Melli, had turned down some NBA offers in the past, decides to make the leap to join the Pelicans and gives them a highly skilled player in that front court.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Chris in the post. The shot by Curry, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Warriors with the rebound. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. I think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24. It goes now to the new number, 14 seconds.
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
Here's Curry. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Green left side. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Chris gets the bucket.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Pelicans trail by 17. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Redick surveying the D. Can't hit from in close.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Curry's shot is good.
And Curry calling for the pick and roll and running it with precision. He is a terrific floor general. He knows how to strike the soft spot of an opposing defense.
From 13 feet, it goes down. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Wiggins from outside. No good on that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And here's Redick. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Steph Curry fourth.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Passes it to Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Warriors have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Free throw drops for Green. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. He doesn't get the second one.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Green. To the middle. Curry kicks it out to Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Favors. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 5th rebound in this one. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. And Holiday kicks to Favors. Redick against Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's MO all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Redick, one of those you don't leave for a moment.
And both free throws good for Redick.
Guys, J.J. Redick is much more than just a standstill shooter. I mean, his movement without the ball and his quick trigger release, a very deadly combination.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8, and Chris throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pelicans. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. 13 feet away. Offensive rebound. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Ingram, and it's good, 2 points. Ingram's got 8 points. And Clark, as good as he is, playing off the ball, Redick can handle and even create some for his teammates.
Yeah, I like the fact that Redick has added that to his package, Kevin, because initially he was just a catch-and-shoot guy, but he's smart, he's tough, and he's actually steady and comfortable with the ball in his hand. You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now here is Holiday. 11 points for him in that last game against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Ingram, and it's blocked. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Hart, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. The Pelicans have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%. Right around the middle of the road.
Hayes, no good on the free throw. Warriors leading by 20. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Going rack to rack. You see the athleticism of Wiggins, but also the tremendous effort to get down the court like that.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Hart. Wiggins with the block. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
Set it up, bring the play in. Let's go.
Curry against Holiday. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Holiday against the bucket. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. It's Curry with the drive, deflects the pass, and stolen by Favors. Holiday with it. Curry meets him. The shot by Holiday, no good. Warriors leading by 20. Here's Pascal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Pascal's got 16 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Curry following the shot by Drew Holiday. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
All right, a chance here to check out Derek Favors' stats. Good season for him last year. 9th in shooting percentage and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players. They know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what this team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Here's Ball, and he banks in the layup. He's got 17.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here is Caspi. That's a 2 from Lee. No good off the back of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Finishing with authority. You like to see Wiggins playing with that kind of attitude and edge.
29 seconds left in the first half. Pelicans trail by 20. Here's Hart. Favors trying to break free. Hart, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now Holiday, 8 points for him. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach Alvin Gentry. Alvin, what sorts of adjustments are you going to make in the second half?
Well, we just got to get ourselves organized. We got to get back. We got to take better shots. You know, the problem that we have is we're taking bad shots and they're running out on them. We just got to take good shots and we got to get back and get our defense set.
Best defense is offensive efficiency. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them, but that's a big one.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, right? Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram at small forward. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Golden State moving it around. Here's Green, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. 5th is Drew Holiday.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Now here's Ingram. Holiday with it. Here's Favors. Good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Curry against Ball. Curry passes to Chris. Back to Curry. The pass to Wiggins. 3-pointer. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
On the wing, Thompson. Chris passed to Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Now here is Holiday. 8 points for him. With some arc, and he lays it up and in. Holiday's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to Chris. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Favors. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
The Pelicans have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
2.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Right side, Green. Pass to Chris. And Chris throws it down hard.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
For New Orleans, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And a slam dunk by Favors.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Green. Over Williamson. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Here's Ball. He's got 17. And Holiday kicks to Ball. Here's Williamson. Tipped away. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
For New Orleans, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Ingram outside. Here's Williamson. Here's Favors. Tries yet again, and the layup is up and in. Favors got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Green taking his time here. Wiggins left side. He kicks it to Curry. Stolen by Ball. Here's Holiday, and Thompson sends it back. Green dishes to Curry. Chris pass to Curry. Back to Chris. To the paint, Green draws the double. That's tipped, stolen by Ball. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
And Ball showing you nice activity on the defensive end there, Kevin. Causing problems because of that reach and the quick hands.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly. And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Here's Holiday, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And it goes on Draymond Green.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Looney's checked in for Chris. Both free throws good from Holiday. Warriors leading by 21. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Feeds it to Thompson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, once Thompson gets going, he is almost impossible to slow down. We're seeing that tonight. Their entire offense is revolving around him, and boy, is he coming through.
And there's Favors putting it right back in. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Curry is inside, guarded by Holiday. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Redick is in the corner. Favors. It's good on the putback.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Golden State's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Here's Thompson. There's the pass to Looney. And that one drops for him. Looney's got 8.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pelicans trail by 21. Here's Holiday. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Ingram finds Holiday. The 3. And the Pelicans get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession. I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Greg, I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Nobody is catching Ingram in the open floor. I mean, this guy is a speed merchant.
Curry kicks it to Looney. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans pull it in. Holiday attacking. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. 14 points for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Caspi comes in for Green, and Lee's subbed in for Curry. Warriors leading by 15. Lee outside. Looney kicks to Lee. Caspi bounce pass. Okafor with the steal. It's Ingram on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Passes it to Caspi for the three. They get it back. Looney. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Holiday against Lee. With the teardrop. Now the Warriors moving it up. All going up court. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the Pelicans miss again.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Pascal. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Okafor dishes to Redick. Latrey sinks the three-pointer. Redick's got 5 points so far.
And this is exactly how Redick makes his living. An incredible three-point shooter who shoots it quickly.
Lee passes to Thompson. Looney kicks to Lee. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Holiday against Lee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Holiday.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Lee. 5 points in the game. Here's Pascal. Okafor grabs the miss.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. It's Reddick on the wing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Holiday dishes to Reddick. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for J.J. Reddick.
This is why you must play up on Reddick, because he's terrific at shooting off the pass.
And here is Lee. Thompson outside. Shoots over Reddick. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Looney. Klay Thompson is out there with Caspi. And it's Pascal in at the 4 slot. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size. And his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time.
Here's Bowman. Count the basket.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Here's Ball. The Warriors making the shot. He dishes it to Reddick. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A little bit of savvy on the part of Reddick there. Gets his man into a bad position and then forces him to commit the foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Looney passes to Thompson. Shoots over Reddick. The shot by Thompson, no good. Pelicans trail by 13. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Bowman. He's covered by Ball. Bowman passes to Caspi. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Bowman passes to Pascal. Bowman. He's covered by Ball. Shot clock at 6. Thompson from long range gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here's Ball. Over Caspi. And And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Caspy's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Bowman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Free throw line jump shot. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Ingram.
Well, I like how self-assured Ingram looks pulling up from there. I mean, he either torches you with his speed to the rim or his jumper if you give him space.
Now here's Green. Now Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And that one's good, Williamson.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Here's Curry. He gets that one. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Ball. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The shot's good.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Hayes.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
He had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now, here's Ball. Redick with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors leading by 9. Curry passes to Green. And here's Chris. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Williamson kicks to Redick. Pass to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Warriors with the rebound. Chris has got 8 rebounds in this game. Bowman, covered by Redick. Bowman pass to Chris, taken away by Hayes. Ball with it, outside, Redick, back to Ball. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. Lee's checked in for Golden State. And it's the Pelicans with the ball.
Mercy, mercy me.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Unloads from 13. And another basket for Golden State.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Snatched up. And there's the pass to Ball. Shot clock at 5. A drive by Redick. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Green. Here's Curry. Green kicks to Lee. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now here's Wiggins. Green finds Curry. Ingram against Wiggins. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 12. Outside, Redick. Here's Favors, and he uses the glass on the layup. Favors got 15 points here in the second half.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Chris pass to Lee. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. This sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Free throw good. Lee. Pelicans shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Ball against Curry. They grab their own miss. Favors and rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Passes to Curry. At the elbow, Green. Lee passes to Green. Back to Lee. Shot from the top of the key. The offensive rebound. Poked away. Outside Curry. Lock at 6. From deep three-point range. Favors with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And he's far from just a dunker. Zion is also capable of hurting you from outside.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
A wide open look here for Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. The deep three from Thompson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Curry kicks to Chris. Gets to the corner and buries it. Chris has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's gonna expand.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Curry wide open. open, knocks down the three ball. Curry's got 20.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Holiday with it, picked up by Thompson. Here's Ball, and another three for New Orleans.
Boy, you got to respect the fire and the back-at-you mindset of Ball there. You sink one on us, I'm going to make you pay by sinking one on you.
Now here's Curry. Wiggins with the bounce pass. From deep. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point range. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Green breaking loose. Holiday gets the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And 1:01 left to play here in the fourth. Chris with it. He's guarded by Favors. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. On offense here are the Pelicans. 6-point game. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
And an intentional foul right there. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Curry. From deep.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 4. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Holiday. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Quite possibly the best shooter of all time. Curry just continues to impress.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The three-point line, it's Ingram.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who go to the line.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. She's the point guard, force them in a different situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, put pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Get it right.